already sitting on the pavement. Windows open, music floating through the air. One smile, one handshake, one familiar street. Feels like nothing changed. Maybe that's why I keep coming back. Fresh white tee, laces tied tight, chrome shining brighter than yesterday. Every corner got another memory. Every house knows my name. The old heads laughing outside the liquor store. Kids racing bicycles like the summer never ends. No fancy plans, no pressure. Just another perfect day the money could never buy. Every beat feels like home. Every step feels familiar. The city keeps changing, but somehow this block still feels the same. Turn the volume higher, let the bass breathe. Nobody asking where we're going, we're already there. Hands in the air, windows down, this feeling never gets old. We don't need another reason, tonight already feels right. Every laugh echoes through the neighborhood. Every street light starts glowing gold. One more song, one more ride, one more memory we'll talk about for years. If tomorrow comes too fast, we'll still remember how this summer sounded. Backyard full of smoke rising slowly. Someone changing records, somebody dancing barefoot. Cool breeze, cold drinks, old stories getting told again. Nobody looking at the clock, nobody rushing home. The bass keeps rolling like the ocean nearby. Conversations blend together into one long chorus. Friends becoming family, neighbors becoming brothers for one whole night. Everything feels lighter, every smile feels honest. Every moment worth keeping. Yeah, years from now, we probably won't remember every single word, every single joke, but we'll remember the sunlight, the music, the feeling that nothing else matters. Now the whole block moving, feet hitting perfectly with the drums. Cars lined up, chrome catching the last light. Everybody smiling, nobody pretending. This isn't about showing off, it's about showing up for the people who've always been here. Bass louder, rap sharper, every bar landing harder. One more chorus, one more sunset, one more night before the city falls asleep. This moment belongs to all of us and nobody can take it. Tonight already feels right. Every laugh echoes through the neighborhood. Every street light starts glowing gold. One more song, one more ride, one more memory we'll never replace. When the music finally fades, the feeling stays. Long after the speakers go silent, this is more than one summer, more than one night. It's a story we'll keep replaying forever. Engines quiet, the sky turning orange. Everyone heading home slowly. The street gets silent, but somehow the groove never leaves. See you next summer. Yeah. Yeah. Sunlight bouncing off the windshield. Another day, same streets, different story. The rhythm finds me before I say a word. Yeah, nothing forced, everything earned. The neighborhood moves at its own pace. Corner stores, fresh paint, old murals, still watching every passing car. Windows cracked, bass rolling low, no need to rush. The day already feels complete. People chasing headlines, I'm chasing another perfect groove. Yeah, some things never do values that value. Good friends, good music, good timing, that's enough. The city keeps talking through every block, every turn. Another memory waiting, just let it roll. Keep it smooth, keep it moving. No shortcuts, no pretending. Every mile feels brand new, even when I've driven here 100 times before. This feeling never gets old. Yeah. Rose playing softly, bass sitting deep, the drums lock in. Everything falls into place. No expensive plans, no complicated dreams. Just another afternoon, turning into another story. The breeze gets cooler, the shadows get longer. Still nobody's checking the time. Every conversation starts with laughter, ends with another idea for tomorrow. Maybe that's why I never left some places. Keep a piece of your heart without asking. Now the groove gets tighter, every bar lands cleaner, every kick feels heavier, every rhyme hits harder. No wasted motion, no empty words, just another page added to the same notebook. Street lights slowly waking up, the city changing colors. One more drive before the night belongs to us. Keep the wheels rolling, keep the music honest. That's all we ever needed. Keep it smooth, keep it smooth, keep it moving, keep it moving. No shortcuts, no pretending. Every mile feels brand new. The music fades, but the feeling doesn't. Tomorrow can't wait. This road still has another verse. Settles, the sky turns gold. One last look, then back on the road. The city breathes a little slower today. Sunlight moves across the dashboard, no destination. Just another road worth remembering. Some days, that's enough. I don't need flashing lights to know where I belong. Every turn tells a story long before I ever speak. The sidewalks carry yesterday like they never forgot. Old conversations still living in the breeze. Coffee in my hand, windows halfway down. Watching the neighborhood wake up one smile at a time. A familiar face, those are not across the street, no words needed. Respect travels quietly, the bass keeps rolling, soft but steady, like a heartbeat I've known my whole life. People keep searching for somewhere better. I'm just finding new reasons to love what's already here. Every block has another chapter, every mile race another line. Nothing forced, nothing borrowed, everything feels natural, like this rhythm was waiting for me. Let it ride, don't fight the moment. The road already knows where we're going. Every sunset paints a different picture, but the feeling always stays the same. Keep your head high, keep your pace easy. Some memories don't need a photograph, they live inside the music. Time moves differently when nobody is counting it. The rhythm settles in like an old conversation. Every storefront, every corner carries another memory without asking for attention. Nothing here needs to be louder. The details do all the talking. A slow breeze moves through the trees. The bass answers without saying a word. I stopped chasing noise the day I found peace inside this groove. Now every drive feels like a fresh beginning instead of another routine. The world keeps changing, street by street, season by season, but some feelings stay exactly where you left them. Now the drums push harder, the bass walks deeper. Every rhyme lands cleaner, every breath feels earned. No shortcuts, no pretending, just years of learning how to stay true. The sun drops lower, golden light fills the mirrors. Another evening to rise without making a sound. Every mile behind me built the man I became. Every mile ahead still has something to teach. I don't need permission to enjoy this moment. The music speaks first, I simply follow. One more turn, one more verse, one more story waiting around the next corner. Let it ride, don't fight the moment. The road already knows where we're going. Every sunset paints a different picture, but the feeling always stays the same. No matter how far the journey takes me, I always recognize this rhythm. The engine grows quiet, the music fades slowly, but the groove never really disappears. One last look at the city behind me. Tomorrow will come, but today was exactly what I needed.
Kick, snare, that's all I need. The rhythm starts first. Everything else falls into place. No distractions, just another day finding its own tempo. Every morning starts a little different, but the streets always know my name. Fresh air, warm sun, long shadows. Nothing rushed, nothing wasted. The city doesn't owe me anything, that's why every good moment feels earned. I learned a long time ago that real style never needs permission, never asks for attention. It simply exists like old murals still standing long after trends disappear. Shoes at the pavement, perfectly on beat. Windows crack, bass low, everything moving without forcing it. Another turn, another familiar face. Another quiet reminder that simple days often become the ones you remember most. The groove gets deeper without getting louder. Every mile adds another layer to the story. Keep the rhythm honest, keep the movement clean. Nothing extra, nothing missing. Every mile leaves something behind. Every song carries it forward. When tomorrow arrives, the groove remains quiet, comforting, unforgettable. Clouds drift slowly across the afternoon sky. Traffic fades away, leaving room for the music. The rose begins to answer, the bass keeps walking patiently, never rushing ahead. Every sound has a purpose, every silence has one too. The best moments usually arrive without an invitation. Just when you finally stop trying to control them, that's when everything feels natural. The groove doesn't chase me, it simply catches up. Some roads don't change your destination, they change the way you see it. That's enough to make the trip worthwhile. Now the kick hits harder, the snare cuts cleaner, every rhyme block's tied into the pocket. The groove grows without losing control. Every bar built with intention, every pause placed for a reason. I don't measure success by the noise around me, I measure it by how long the music stays after it ends. Street lights begin painting the asphalt, the mirrors catch one last reflection. No finish line, no countdown, just another chapter written one beat at a time. The wheels keep turning, the story keeps growing, and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Keep the rhythm honest, keep the room clean. Nothing extra, nothing missing. Every mile leaves something behind. Every song carries it forward when tomorrow arrives. The groove remains quiet, confident, unforgettable. The engine settles, the sunlight fades, another page closes without a single regret. The road is still there, waiting. Funny how the quiet moments always last the longest. A slow breeze, a familiar street, a cold drink in my hand, nothing playing, nothing missing. The music starts right where yesterday ended, yeah. Some people think life changes overnight. I never believed that it changes slowly. One decision, one conversation, one sunrise at a time. I've watched these sidewalks grow older with me. The paint fades, the buildings change, but the feeling stays, yeah. The same old corner still teaches the same old lessons. Don't rush success, don't borrow confidence, don't wear someone else's dream. The bass rolls steady like it's reminding me to breathe, to slow down, to notice everything happening between the loud moments. That's where life lives. Not in the headlines, not in the spotlight, just ordinary afternoons turning into unforgettable memories. The road never promises where it will end. It only asks if you're ready to keep moving. Take your time, the sunset isn't leaving. Every mile has something worth seeing. Every note carries another memory. The city keeps changing, but this groove still feels like home. No need to force tomorrow. Today already gave me everything I needed. Yeah, Another block, another familiar smile, another old mural still standing proud. Every cracked sidewalk has a story. If you're willing to listen, the breeze moves gently across the hood. The mirrors catch another piece of gold. Nothing expensive can recreate this feeling of knowing exactly where you belong. The rhythm isn't loud, it doesn't need to be. Confidence rarely shouts, it simply walks beside you. Every beat, every rhyme, every pause feels intentional, like the city is writing the next verse before I do. Maybe that's why I never chased a different horizon. Sometimes everything you're searching for has been beside you the whole time. Now the drums breathe harder, the bass digs deeper. Every line lands with more purpose. Years taught me that patience always sounds better than panic. Every wrong turn led somewhere useful. Every delay built another lesson. Now I drive without looking for approval, without measuring my worth against another man. The sun settles lower, the city glows warmer, the music grows fuller without becoming louder. Every verse feels earned, every memory feels alive. If tomorrow changes everything, I'll still carry this rhythm with me, because some songs never stop playing, even after the speakers go silent. Take your time, the sunset isn't leaving. Every mile has something worth seeing. Every note carries another memory. The city keeps changing, but this groove
always moving forward. One last turn, one deep breath. The engine rests, but the story keeps rolling. The light falls slow now. Shadows stretch across the street. The engine hums like it already knows the way. Another evening, another page, waiting to be written. The city never asks who you used to be. It only cares how you move today. Storefront reflections slide across the windshield. Every block feels familiar without saying my name. I learned to recognize the small things. Fresh paint, open windows, the smell of dinner. Drifting through the neighborhood, a kid practicing the same jump shot. Until the sun starts fading. An old man watching his classic ride like it's still his greatest masterpiece. Nobody's performing, nobody's pretending. Life looks better when nobody's trying to impress anybody. I let the bass speak first, the words follow later. That's how I've always been, never loud, never rushed, just honest. The sky changes colors without asking permission. Maybe that's why I trust the process more than the clock. Let the evening breathe, don't hurry the moment. Some sunsets only happen once. Every road carries another lesson. Every turn leaves another memory. The city keeps moving. I keep finding new reasons to stay grateful. The Wurlitzer joins in like an old friend, never demanding attention, just filling the space exactly where it's needed. The mirrors catch orange and gold, mixing with chrome, like the whole street was painted for the day. Nothing here feels accidental. Every cracked sidewalk, every faded sign, every quiet intersection built another story. Long before I arrived, I stopped worrying without moving faster. Some roads only make sense when you take them slow. Every verse gets a little deeper, every mile feels a little lighter. The groove settles in without forcing anything. You don't always notice the best days while they're happening. Sometimes you understand them on the drive home. The drums tighten, the bass pushes forward. Every rhyme locks into place. The sun disappears, but the city finds another way to shine. Street lights wake up, windows glow. The skyline changes, one color at a time. Every decision, every setback, every long road brought me here, not by accident, but one steady step at a time. I don't chase moments anymore, I live inside them. The music doesn't ask for attention, it earns it. One note, one verse, one memory at a time. When the night finally arrives, I know I left another piece of myself inside this song. Let the evening breathe, don't hurry the moment. Some sunsets only happen once. Every road carries another lesson. Every turn leaves another memory. Long after the last note fades, this feeling keeps driving forward. Tomorrow will change the view, but never the rhythm. The lights grow brighter, the road grows quieter. Another chapter ends without needing a single goodbye. Yeah.
Morning light, it's the chrome. The city wakes without making a sound. Every street feels familiar, every mile feels earned. Today doesn't ask for anything more. Pavement still remembers yesterday's heat. Fresh sunlight slides across the hood. Coffee cooling on the center console. Radio low, just enough to fill the silence. Some people need noise. I've always trusted the quiet parts, where every decision, every lesson, every mistake starts making sense. The boulevard stretches far beyond the mirror, not because it's endless, because there's always one more story waiting. Old brick walls, fresh murals, corner shops passing by like pages inside the same book. I never needed a different city to find inspiration. Everything I write started right here. Another green light, another deep breath. The rhythm settles before the words arrive. Keep it rolling, nice and easy. No reason to outrun the moment. Every block has another melody. Every turn changes the picture. The sun gets warmer, the groove gets deeper. That's all I came here for. The bass walks in like it's been here forever. Never too loud, never too soft. Exactly where it belongs. The clavinet answers one note at a time, leaving space for every verse to breathe. Nothing wasted, nothing forced. Even the silence feels intentional. The windshield frames another afternoon. Clouds moving slowly above familiar streets. I stopped measuring life by how fast it moves. Now I measure it by how much I actually remember. Every drive leaves another detail worth writing down. You can't rush a good groove the same way. You can't rush a good life. Both arrive when the timing is right. The kick grows heavier, the snare snaps tighter. Every rhyme lands exactly where it should. Years pass, but the feeling doesn't. Every road still teaches something new. The skyline reflects across polished chrome, like the city is moving beside me. No finish line, no countdown, no race, just another chapter. Built one verse at a time. The groove keeps evolving without losing itself. That's the goal, not to become louder, to become better. Every mile sharpens a vision. Every song carries another lesson. When this record ends, the journey doesn't. Another road is already waiting. Keep it rolling, nice and easy. No reason to outrun the moment. Every block has another melody. Every turn changes the picture. The road keeps moving, the music keeps growing. Long after the last note fades, the feeling stays right where it began. The engine idles, the sunlight softens. One more deep breath before the next ride. Another morning, another clean pair of shoes, another road that somehow still feels brand new. No spotlight, no shortcuts, just another page waiting to be written.
Every block has its own language. You don't hear it, you feel it. Store signs fading, walls full of stories, window reflecting another ordinary morning. The old cafe still opens first, the same morning, the same smile. The newspaper folded under one arm like time never really moved. I learned that respect doesn't come from talking loud, it comes from showing up again and again until your name speaks for itself. The bass rolls slow, the kick stays steady, nothing flashy, everything intentional. I don't need a perfect view to write a perfect verse. Every cracked sidewalk, every worn out bench, every familiar corner adds another sentence to the story I'm still writing. Keep moving, keep burning every mile. Leave something behind. Every sunrise brings another rhythm. Take your time, no rush to go. Some moments only happen once. The city keeps talking, I keep listening. Every beat feels honest, every verse feels earned. Long after the music fades, the feeling stays. Right, yeah. The afternoon settles without asking permission. The breeze moves through the trees like another melody. Nothing expensive can replace this feeling of knowing exactly where you stand. No borrowed dreams, no borrowed style, just another day built from small moments. The mirrors catch pieces of blue sky, the bass answers without saying the words. Some roads teach patience, others teach courage. This one taught me both, that's why I keep coming back. Every turn still has something new to say. You don't build a life overnight. You build it, one decision, one lesson, 1 mile at a time. Yeah, now the groove locks in tighter. Every snare hits with purpose. Every line carries more weight than the one before. Years changed the view, but never the mindset. I stopped chasing the fastest road and started choosing the right one. Every setback sharpened the vision, every victory stayed humble. The sun leans lower across the boulevard. The skyline glows, one building at a time. The music grows without becoming louder, that's the difference. Real confidence doesn't shout, it simply arrives when you're ready. The wheels keep turning, the notebook keeps filling. Another verse, another lesson, another reason to keep moving forward. Take your time, don't rush the road. Every mile means something, every memory finds its place. The city changes, the seasons change, but the rhythm still feels familiar. When tomorrow comes, I'll be ready, because this road already taught me how to keep going. The engine slows, the lights come on. Another chapter closes, another one already waiting. The air feels different today, not louder, just warmer. Sunlight settles across the hood. The music starts before the words do. Another drive, another story waiting to unfold. I don't measure days by the miles I drive, I measure them by the moments that stay with me. A quiet intersection, an old mural, a familiar smile, a song playing low from another passing car. Nothing dramatic, nothing staged, just real life moving one block at a time. The bass stays patient, never trying to steal attention. Every note knows exactly where it belongs. Just like the people who built these streets, brick by brick, dream by dream. I learn more from watching than talking, more from listening than proving. Every afternoon has its own rhythm. If you're willing to slow down enough to hear it, the road stretches forward without I'm making promises. That's enough to keep me moving. Let the groove breathe, don't force the moment. Everything arrives right on time. Every corner holds another memory. Every sunset leaves another color. The music fades, the feeling doesn't. That's why I coming back. Chrome catches the evening light like the city's painting itself again. Windows open, fresh air rolling through without asking for permission to clap in the answers. One phrase at a time, leave a space for every line to breathe. Nothing that needs to be louder. Confidence doesn't compete, simply exists. I've watched the skyline change season after season, yet somehow this road still feels exactly like home. The farther I travel, the more I realize some destinations have been inside me the whole time. You can't recreate a real memory. You can only live another one. The drums lock tighter, the bass digs deeper. Every verse carries more purpose than the last. No wasted motion, no empty lines. Everything earned, one decision at a time. Street lights wake up, the mirrors glow. The city changes without losing its identity. That's the lesson I've carried for years. Grow forward by forgetting where you started. The groove keeps building, the words hit harder. The rhythm never rushes, but it never stops. Either one more mile, one more page, one more chapter added to the story. Every song leaves something behind. Every road leaves something inside. Let the groove breathe, don't force the moment. Everything arrives right on time. Every corner holds another memory. Every sunset leaves another color. The road keeps moving, the music keeps growing. Long after the final note, the feeling remains quiet, honest, and unforgettable.
The city's already moving before the sun climbs high. Another rhythm, another chapter waiting somewhere between these streets. Every morning starts with the same question. Not where I'm going, but how I'll get there. Because every road changes, depending on how you see it. The newspaper lands on another front porch. Coffee starts brewing behind half-open windows. A train passes far across the skyline, just enough to remind me the world never waits, yet somehow these streets still know how to slow time down. I keep my hands steady, eyes forward, music low, watching reflections slide across storefront glass. Nothing here needs permission to feel meaningful. That's the beauty of ordinary days. They quietly become the ones you'll never forget. Another green light, another deep breath, another reason to keep moving without looking back. Keep your pace, let the rhythm lead, don't rush tomorrow. Today's enough, every mile writes another memory. Every beat defines another home, the road keeps speaking, I keep listening. That's how the story grows. A warm breeze slides through the open window. The bass settles into the pocket like it's always belonged. Every block looks familiar but never exactly the same. Someone paints a fresh mural, someone sweeps the sidewalk, someone smiles without expecting anything back. Those moments stay with me longer than the loud ones. I stop chasing perfect timing, because life usually arrives quietly without announcing itself. One verse, one drive, one lesson at a time. You don't find direction by standing still, you find it one decision after another. Now the groove feels heavier, the drums push forward, every line carries more intention. Every breath feels earned, the skyline glows as the afternoon turns toward evening. No shortcuts, no borrowed dreams, everything here was built step by step. The bass walks deeper, the snare snaps cleaner, every rhyme fits tighter than before. Years taught me that consistency always lasts longer than excitement. The road stretches far beyond what I can see, that's exactly why I keep driving. Every song leaves another mark, every mile leaves another lesson, and I'm still learning. single day. Keep your pace, let the rhythm lead, don't rush tomorrow. Today's enough, every mile writes another memory. Every beat finds another home. When the music ends, the journey doesn't. It simply becomes another reason to come back again, 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 again. The sun fades slowly, the engine quiets, another page finished, another road already waiting. The sky opens without asking. The streets breathe a little slower. Morning light finds the windshield before it finds me. Some days begin quietly, and somehow those are the ones I remember the longest. The engine turns like an old conversation, comfortable without trying. Every road has its own rhythm, every neighborhood its own heartbeat. I've never been in a hurry to become someone else. I'd rather grow 1 mile at a time. Watching the city change colors with every season. The murals fade, new ones appear. The faces change, the feeling doesn't. That's why I keep writing about these streets, because every drive shows me something I missed yesterday. The bass settles in soft and deep, like it already knows where the story is heading. No finish line, no countdown, just another road worth following. Let it roll at its own pace. Every sunrise starts another verse. Every turn adds another memory. Every beat feels familiar, even when the view changes. Some places never stop feeling like home. Clouds drift slowly across the boulevard. The windows stay open, the breeze writes its own melody. I don't need a perfect destination to enjoy the drive. Some lessons only arrive when the road gets longer. I've learned to trust the quiet moments between the verses, because that's where the truth usually hides. The music breathes without forcing anything. Every note leaves room for the next one. Every mile leaves room for another story. Time keeps moving, whether we notice or not. The best we can do is move with it, without forgetting where we started. Now the rhythm pushes forward, the drums tight and the bass walks stronger. Every line carries another lesson, every verse feels more complete. The skyline shines in a different light, but the road still feels familiar. No shortcuts, no borrowed dreams, only steady progress built day by day. I've stopped looking behind to measure how far I've come. I'd rather look ahead and see how much farther this journey can still take me. The music grows without becoming louder. That's the balance I've always chased. When this song ends, the road won't, because another sunrise is already waiting. Let it roll at its own pace. Every sunrise starts another verse. Every turn adds another memory. Every beat feels familiar, no matter how far I go. This rhythm always brings me back. The story continues long after the last note disappears. Open road ahead, sunlight fades, when street light waves, the city changes shifts without making a sound. The last song begins before the night arrives. Yeah. 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 Funny how the day always feels shorter when you spend it doing what you love. The same streets look different once the light starts disappearing. Store signs glow, windows reflect pieces of the evening across the windshield. Every turn feels familiar, yet somehow brand new again. I've stopped asking how far I have left to go. I started asking whether I noticed everything along the way. The answer gets better every year. The bass speaks softly, the drums wait patiently. Nothing in us before it belongs. That's how I've learned to live too. No rushing, no forcing, just steady progress, built one day at a time. Another sunset, another lesson, another reason to keep rolling. When the daylight leaves, the music stays. Every memory finds another place. Every road carries another story. Every mile leaves another mark. Nothing lasts forever, but moments like these stay longer than we ever expect. The skyline glows, orange turns to blue. Street lights paint the pavement gold. The mirrors catch one final reflection before the night takes over. Every neighborhood has its own heartbeat, its own tempo, its own voice. You don't hear it, by driving faster you hear it. When you finally slow down enough to listen. That's why these drives never feel the same twice. Every evening writes another chapter without repeating the one before. Some endings don't feel sad, they simply remind us how good the journey was. Yeah. The kick lands harder, the bass grows deeper. Every line carries more weight than before. Every lesson found its place inside another verse. The city behind me, the road ahead, both feel equally important to me, cause neither exists without the other. I've learned that growth isn't always loud. Sometimes it sounds like another quiet drive at the end of a long day. Every song leaves something behind. Every road changes something inside. And every tomorrow begins with the choices we make tonight. The last light fades, the first stars appear. The music keeps breathing, even after the words are gone. When the daylight leaves, the music stays. Every memory finds another place. Every road carries another story. Every mile leaves another mark. A night moves in without fear, because another sunrise is already waiting. The journey continues beyond this soul, beyond this street, beyond this moment. The engine grows quiet, the city keeps glowing. One last deep breath before tomorrow starts again.